All the demons can really do is heckle us from the sidelines. The saints of the church are very, very clear on this, that if we start listening to them, that's when the problems start. This is what makes spiritualism so dangerous. Because it's like, well, it's not that I don't believe in spirits, I just don't want to talk about Jesus. So we'll look at these other spirits, but that is perilous. I don't know if you ever any of you listen to Jonathan Pageau. I think it was Jonathan Pageau who was talking once about the beginning of secularism. A lot of the sort of the founding fathers of secularism. It's not that they weren't interested in spirituality. What they were not interested in was Judeo-Christian spirituality. But they had all sorts of interest in spiritualism and all kinds of things like that, things that were very, very dangerous, and it was a very dangerous place to go. So it wasn't necessarily that they were saying they didn't believe in any kind of, but it was, we don't want to do that one. Let's check this out. Let's look at the alternatives. There are no real alternatives. There's only lies. The longer that you engage those lies, the worse it becomes. If we start focusing on that negativity, we're letting it live rent-free in our hearts. And here's the world we live in as a result of that, right? It's important, I think, for us to remember that if you think about the resurrection icon, the descent into Hades, that if you look at the bottom of that icon, the devil is shackled. He's chained. The demons cannot do anything that we don't give them agency to do. All the demons can really do is heckle us from the sidelines. The saints of the church are very, very clear on this, that we need to ignore them, because if we start listening to them, that's when the problems start. Because whatever we pay attention to, we give agency to in our lives, which is why in Philippians, Paul says, whatever is good and pure and holy, meditate on those things, focus your attention on those things, because those are the things we want to be impacting and shaping our lives. It literally becomes about replacing the negative thought with something positive. And the most positive thing we can replace it with, which again, we talked about today, right, is the name of Jesus. And that's the thing. It is, I think it's St. Porphyrios who talked about, when a negative thought or when sinful thought comes in your head, he says, don't try to fight it. Because by fighting it, you're still engaging it. And anytime you engage it, you give it agency. So you don't fight it. The idea is that it would float out of your head as quickly as it floated in. And that you replace it with something else. And that the thing to replace it with is the name of Jesus.
Thanks for joining me for this episode of my podcast. If you'd like to learn more about Eastern Orthodox Christianity but can't regularly attend an Orthodox church, you might be interested in the Fellowship of St. Theophan the Recluse, an online community of Orthodox seekers and inquirers. For more information, send me a message. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, or if it's on social, to like and follow. Until next time, take care, and God bless.